1 game down, 4 more games to go. Dito pa rin tayo sa Pats College of Aeronautics here in Parañaque City para sa ating NCRAA Season 30. Charles Bechong here, Coach Anton De Los Reyes bringing you the action of this Monday quintuple header. And now the second game of this day, it's between St. Dominic College of Asia going up against the defending champions ICC Blue Hawks. Now nung Friday, St. Dominic College of Asia won over Pats College of Aeronautics. Now they're looking for their second game winning streak and an upset of the defending champions.
For the ICC Blue Hawks naman, 4-game winning streak, looking to extend that winning streak to 5 and represent the NCRAA sa Australia. So Coach Ogie Gumatay wanting to make sure that his boys will show that, or his men rather, will show that they are worthy of going to Australia and representing the NCRAA.
And we will find more about that. We'll find the answers to all of our questions later in this game. Now we will turn it over to our venue announcer for the starting lineups.
You'll be catching an action-packed ball game here at the Pats College of Aeronautics gym in the city of Parañaque for the 30th season of your NCRAA. Our second game for today in the seniors division, St. Dominic College of Asia versus Immaculada Concepcion College. Let us now meet the starters of both teams. First, for your St. Dominic College of Asia, Pikeman. At shooting guard number 9, Edward Dakiwag. At power forward number 13, Edward Clarete. At small forward number 15, DJ Pruel. At point guard number 8, Sid Capulong. And at center number 99, Russell Bunagan. Leading the pikemen is Bong de la Cruz. And now let us welcome the starters for your Immaculada Concepcion College Blue Hawks. At center number 1, John Fento. At point guard number 3, Alfred Flores. At shooting guard number 19, JV Ibarra. At small forward number 27, Paul Gadin. And at power forward number 34, Joshua Monares. Leading the Blue Hawks is Ogie Gumatay. Our referees for this game are Eric Robles, Jonathan Lazaro, and Marlon Kudal.
It is the start of the first quarter ng ating second game of this Monday quintuple header, live here from Pats College of Aeronautics here in Parañaque City for the NCRAA Season 30. Charles Bechong here, Coach Anton De Los Reyes bringing you the action of this much-awaited second game of this day. Meanwhile, Edward Dakiwag starting off strong to open this game.
So earlier, I did talk to the coaches of both squads. And for Coach Ogie Gumatay, he mentioned that character and pride is very, very important. Now, since they have strung up a 4-game winning streak, the character will show if they will step off the gas or if they will continue their winning ways. Yung pride naman is because of course they are the defending champions. They have a bullseye or a target on their backs. So talagang they have to execute their plays on offense and defense. That will be the key for the pikemen. Coach Bong De La Cruz mentioned to maintain their focus and stay consistent. Now, Dido Cruel, the player of the game in that last game, 22 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He needs to continue that hot shooting that he had for that game. They are focusing on team defense. So that is what we're going to be looking at for this game today.
Meanwhile, JV Ibarra going hard, going strong to that basket. And the foul, yun nga lang, yung bonus free throw is a miss for JV Ibarra. Now it's with Renz Capulong. Alfred Flores on him. Bonagan with the pick. Step back. Capulong jumper is good.
So Capulong getting that separation from his defender. Very nice step back jumper.
Gadin and Sid Capulong with a steal against Alfred Flores. Fouled. Could not get the basket.
Sid Capulong off of that turnover by Paul Gadin. Stepping on the gas. Spin cycle. Sayang, hindi lang na-shoot. At nakakuha ng traditional 3-point play.
And Sid Capulong makes the first free throw. And we would like to thank one of our sponsors, Philippine Sports Commission. Thank you for supporting the NCRAA. Also, SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. 7-2 is our score. 7:52 remaining here in the first. Flores attacking, driving, going to Monares.
Alfred Flores recognizing that lane was open. Very willing to give that drop pass to his teammate Monares because alam mo, magkakaroon ng help defense talaga eh. Pagka pumasok ka dyan sa loob, one will rotate and help which will free up your teammate underneath. So good recognition by Flores and commend his willingness to be unselfish.
Joshua Monares makes 2 free throws. 7-4 is our score now. It's with Sid Capulong making things happen against Alfred Flores. Passed it to the wrong guy.
So that hit the shin, I believe, of Jared Vento. But Sid Capulong and Alfred Flores, gandang matchup to, Charles.
And Ibarra with that emphatic rebound. Now it's with Paul Gadin.
I like the tap of Alfred Flores to Ibarra.
Flores. Now it's with Gadin. Plowell on him. Monares with 9. Dakiwag against Paul. Ibarra rather. Underneath. Yun nga lang. Sablay ang tira niya doon. Didoy Plowell. Best player of last game. Didoy dancing on Ibarra. Jared Vento skying high for that rebound.
Great 15-foot jumper for the Pikemen. Sayang hindi lang na-convert.
Didoy Proel with the rebound. Again, Ibarra on him. Man-to-man defense for the Blue Hawks. Clarete. Capulong short jumper. Clarete. Natapikan lang doon ni Flores.
Active hands by Alfred Flores. But you see Capulong. One dribble pull-up. Medyo malakas lang. Sayang.
Edward Dakiwag. Now it's with Clarete. Didoy spins. Could not get it.
So we're still waiting for Didoy Proel to get his game going. Remember, he was the best player of their ball game against the Seahorses.
Alfred Flores. That is a miss. Now Didoy Proel. Too strong on that pass.
Great tap by Ibarra to Monares to be able to control that leather.
Jared Vento against Bunagan. He spins. Bunagan with the rebound.
That one-handed shot by Jared Vento, that is his shot. He will make that shot most of the time, so cannot blame him for that.
Alfred Flores to Paul Gadin, who misses that wide open layup.
Too much mustard on that transition layup by Paul Gadin.
5 remaining here in the first quarter. Clarete with that bump. And he scores for 2.
Edward Clarete, very simple, basic basketball, getting 2 dribbles inside the lane, jump shot. Nice, fundamentally sound shot.
Ibarra's 3-pointer is a miss. Now it's with Dakiwag, stolen away by Gadin. Monares with the pick to Alfred Flores inside. That is good for Alfred Flores.
Nice cut on the baseline by Alfred Flores, getting that reverse layup to go from Paul Gadin.
9-6 is our score. Guadamor. Now to Crowell with 11. Hounded by Monares. Clarete attacking inside against Flores. That will connect for Clarete.
Mismatch by Clarete, finding Flores in front of him. Easy one-handed floater in the baseline.
Jared Vento, Clarete on him. Gadin with 7. Could not get it to go. Now it's Didoy Crowell. And a double foul is going to be called against Vento and Clarete.
Getting physical underneath are the Blue Hawks and the Pikemen. That time around, it was Vento and Clarete jockeying for position, really wanting to get that leather. You expect that from this kind of a ball game, Charles.
And lalong-lalo na from the 2 big guys of both teams in Bonagan and Jared Vento. We know naman kung gaano sila ka-eager or ka-hungry to get every possession possible for them.
That's the importance of having yung strength talaga underneath when you're a big. Kasi talagang magbabanggaan kayo dyan.
Bonagan on top of the key. Hands it over. Didoy. Greatly defended. Bonagan against Vento with 9 seconds. Ares loses the ball.
Ivan Ares. Medyo masyadong sinarili yung possession doon. But you can't blame him. Again, Ivan Ares, we know he is a very good operator down low.
De Los Santos. 9 seconds on the shot clock. That won't go in and out. But Vento is there for the rebound.
So you see Jared Vento fighting underneath. You love to see that kind of hustle, that kind of energy and intensity from your big man. Iba yung defensive rebound sa offensive rebound. Doble kayod ka dyan eh. Kasi you have to really go around the defensive player to get that rebound. So Jared Vento, you gotta love that action. The intensity, like I said.
Coach Bong de la Cruz not happy with what's happening even though they have the lead 11-7 with 2:55 remaining here in the first.
2 for 2 for Jared Vento. Could get his game going because of those free throws. Minsan yan lang ang kailangan mo makita talaga eh. Nasushoot yung bola sa ring.
Valiena. Now it's with Ares. Cruel. Watched by Famaranco. Valiena with 10. Ares again turning the ball over. Flores against 2 defenders.
Active hands by Flores. Getting that swipe, going all the way, getting that foul, hitting the deck. Pero you see Alfred Flores getting right back up.
And a timeout has been called by Coach Bong de la Cruz with 2:30 remaining here in the first quarter. The score is 11-8, 3-point lead by St. Dominic College of Asia. And on your screens, the general manager of the NCRAA, Mr. Buddy Encarnado, watching us live here at the Pats College of Aeronautics here in Parañaque City. We're also inviting you to watch us live here and catch the action. Kung hindi naman kayo makakapunta, we also have our streaming platforms, Facebook and on YouTube, NCRAA and NCRAA Official.
Flores going 1 of 1 on that trip.
Flores. Now it's with the Blue Hawks. Ramirez going inside, taking it all the way.
So that turnover, steal by Vento, creating 2 points for the Blue Hawks.
Amante, top of the key. Ramirez on him, fakes, turnaround. Will not get it. Could have taken that 3-point shot, coach.
Chad Amante electing to go inside. Probably the instructions of head coach Bong de la Cruz to take it strong. Try to get some fouls.
3-pointer by Jared Vento is a miss. Kapulong. Even though contact was there, Sid Kapulong finishes that play.
So you see the importance of having a strong upper body to be able to finish in traffic.
Speaking of finishing in traffic, Alfred Flores going to the middle.
Alfred Flores, one of the best at controlling his body in mid-air, being able to get that shot off. Kahit na dalawa yung sumabay sa kanya, talagang nahanapan niya ng butas para maiangat yun. Again, for all you young basketball players out there, the importance of strength and conditioning, gym work, that's something that you have to put a premium on. So Alfred Flores, even if you see he's the smallest guy on the floor, well, him and Kapulong, you can see that they're built. Yeah, I wouldn't say like tanks, but they've got that strength.
Built like an athlete talaga,
Yes.
coach, no?
Athlete that works hard. Talagang they put in the gym work. Like what I say, gym work makes the dream work.
Oh, tama, tama. Now it's with Sid Kapulong. They lead by just a point. Amante. Now back to Sid. Takes a 3-pointer. That is long.
Kapulong
Walk in with the
asking for
rebound.
that ball. He was wide open, malakas lang. Maybe a little too open for his liking.
Flores gives it out. Tamaranco. Ramirez's 3 won't go. Famaranco trying a 3-pointer. Ramirez is there. Couldn't take the lead for the Blue Hawks.
Excellent ball movement by the Blue Hawks. Sayang hindi lang nakakonvert, but eventually those shots are going to fall.
Valiena pick. Amante in and out. Going all the way. Could not get it. 17 seconds remaining here in the first.
De Los Santos with that emphatic Kalawit rebound.
9 seconds. Shot clock is off. Joaquin against Amante. Turns. And the lucky bounce is good for Glenn Joaquin. That will do it. At the end of first, ICC finally takes the lead. The score is 14-13, ICC by 1.
At this point, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the following: Mr. Benji Hernandez Jr., the auditor of NCRAA, Mr. Marco Agana, the owner of
And at the end of first, the score is 14-13. 1-point lead by the ICC Bullhawks. Dito pa rin tayo sa Pats College of Aeronautics dito sa Parañaque City para sa ating NCRAA Season 30. Charles Bechong here. Coach Anton de los Reyes bringing you 5 games today, and this is the second game. Tell us the story of the first quarter, Coach Anton.
For the first quarter, we saw the Pikemen getting out to an early lead. But of course, the ICC Blue Hawks, being the defending champions, the composure that they have was shown. Now they have that lead. So it was just a matter of the Blue Hawks settling down and getting into their offense, and their defense clicking, stopping the Pikemen from scoring.
They took the lead down nung last minute na lang, Coach. It was all the Pikemen nung first quarter. And slowly, nakuha nitong ICC Blue Hawks yung kanilang rhythm. And that's courtesy of their playmaker, Alfred Flores.
That's right. So earlier you saw that foul by Dakiwag. Head coach Bong de la Cruz not happy with that because ang layo nga naman eh. Malayo, and you're going to foul. It's like a useless foul because walang threat. So that does get the ire of coaches.
Inside, that is good. For De Los Santos.
Yeah, Famaranco finding De Los Santos down the baseline. Iba talaga yung familiarity that the Blue Hawks have.
They're not 3-time champions for no reason, Coach. No. Meanwhile, it's Proel with 8. Gives it to Kapulong.
6 only, shot clock, 6 seconds to shoot.
And the referees are still deciding kung kaninong bola. It's with ICC. Or no, the Pikemen rather. But they have 6 seconds on their shot clock.
The last touch there by Alfred Flores.
Great defense for ICC. Ivan Ares again almost committing another turnover, but now they have 1 second on the shot clock. Enough for a quick shot. Kapulong could not get it.
So the defense of the Blue Hawks clamping on the Pikemen. Ibang klase yung pinapakitang defense ngayon ng Blue Hawks to be able to get that lead and maintain this lead right now.
But that's what they're known for, Coach. No? The defense. It's always very disciplined and great. Yung pinapakita na lang depensa every game. That's why they were champions.
Yes,
3 times.
They play the passing lanes really well. If you watch yung mga taps, hindi yan tapik sa tao. It's a tap because of the fact that they play the passing lanes really, really well.
Didoy Proel. Now it's with Amante. Back to Capulong. De Los Santos on him. And the foul is going to be called against Glenn Joaquin.
Glenn Joaquin being called for that push to the cutting Didoy Proel. Minsan, you have those bumps talaga eh. Just to let the opponent know or the offensive team know that you can't just come inside that easy.
Didoy's 3 is short. Still scoreless here in the ball game. Alfred Flores finding his teammate De Los Santos. Great escape for De Los Santos. And another timeout is going to be called by Coach Bong de la Cruz and the Pikemen. The score is 18-13 with 7:48 remaining here in the first half. Pikemen trailing by 5. And earlier, you can hear, if you're inside the venue, Coach Bong de la Cruz frustrated with what's happening sa kanyang koponan. The score is 18-13, 7:40 remaining here in the first half. Roel against Ramirez with 11 seconds. Didoy for 3, could not get it. Ares diving for that loose ball.
So you mentioned earlier Coach Bong giving instructions to these young men because they have been scoreless for almost 3 minutes now, talking about the Pikemen. So it is quite important for Coach Bong to give out those instructions, to have some order for his young men to be able to score in this second quarter.
Now it's the Blue Hawks leading by 5. Steal by Didoy. Behind the back, Didoy all the way. His first 2 points of the ball game.
Well, that was an excellent move by Didoy Proel. Going behind the back to go to his offhand and get that layup with his left hand.
Joaquin with a great footwork. Di nga lang pumasok yung tiro doon ni Glenn Joaquin.
So we always emphasize on footwork for bigs because it is important because you are operating down low and medyo close quarters yung ganyan eh. So kailangan your footwork has to be on point.
In addition, Coach, yung fundamentals or the basics, medyo nakakalimutan na in today's basketball dahil possessionless din nilalaro natin and with the evolution of basketball, yun nga, 1 to 5, pwede na maglaro sa labas. So
Yes.
it's great to see yung mga ganyang kind of
Mga
moves.
inside operators that are still present in today's ball game and here in the NCRAA.
6:07 remaining here in the first half. 3-point ball game. Didoy attacking. Clarete, corner 3. Ares with the rebound. Natapikan siya doon ni Glenn.
Shot clock violation.
Oh, it's a shot clock violation for the Pikemen. Now it's with the Blue Hawks once again.
So that's right. It was a shot clock violation. Ran out of time there to execute their offense, the Pikemen.
Jared Vento, Clarete hugging him. Alfred against Didoy. Picked by Monares. Again, foul by the Pikemen as the shot clock was winding down.
First personal. Team foul number 3.
Alfred Flores attacking the defense of the Pikemen, using that pick to drive to the basket, fishing or getting that foul. Wasn't really fishing or foul baiting, but he was able to get that foul because of that hard drive to the basket. That's something that Alfred Flores has mastered. He's such an excellent
5:33 remaining here in the first half. Coach Bong de la Cruz having some words with the referee.
2 free throws for Alfred Flores.
He wants to get some foul calls.
Yes.
Yun ang sinasabi niya kanina pa. And he gets a warning.
So, but like I said, so Alfred Flores, he's really excellent at getting to the basket, driving to the lane, being able to get those fouls.
4-point ball game. Ares still.
Excellent find there. Sayang Ares wasn't able to convert.
Alfred Flores sidestep. Won't go. Ares na naman. Proel inside. Floater is good for Didoy Proel.
Didoy Proel taking it strong to the basket. Credit Ares for chasing down that outlet pass.
1970. Now it's Vento. And an offensive foul by Jared Vento. Napangiti na lang doon si Jared.
Vento getting called for that hook.
And this
Offensive
game
foul number 1, Jared Vento.
is getting as physical as it gets.
That is expected. Again, Coach Ogie Gamatay mentioned, and I did say this, that they have targets on their back. So you would expect, because they are the defending champions, that other teams are going to be playing extra hard, doubly hard.
Amante with the leather. Dakiwag with 16. Proel is free. That is good for Didoy Proel, and they take the lead.
So that offensive foul call on Jared Vento, shifting the momentum to the Pikemen.
Vento almost losing it again. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Totoy Ramirez.
Didoy Proel doing it on offense, doing it on defense. He's pumped up, Charles.
4:15 remaining here in the first half. Edward Dakiwag picked by Ares. Didoy sets the pick. Amante with 11. Now it's with Crete. Fakes. Overshoots it.
Was a sorry miss for Clarete, but That offensive rebound was with Vento already. Miscommunication with his teammate. But I'd rather that. You know, you fight for the rebound.
Amante now with 9 seconds. Proel against Ibarra. Clarete offers the pick, decides not to use it. Fades. Uses the backboard. Now Totoy Ramirez is running against Edward Dakiwag. Monanes with the rebound. Now it's with Senedo. 8 seconds. Senedo being doubled. 1 second. And great defense by the Pikemen to force that 24 shot clock violation.
So the Pikemen, now it's their turn to show the Blue Hawks how defense is done.
18 seconds. Didoy Proel. Now it's with Clarete. Beats his defender. Blocked by Vento. Senedo against Proel. And a chase down block by Didoy. Ramirez with the offensive foul. Wow.
That's
Great basketball.
some wild action we're seeing. Vento up top getting that block. Transition offense. Habol naman ni Proel for that chase down block. Charging on Totoy Ramirez. Man, what action we're seeing. NCRAA. You gotta love it, Charles.
Wild, wild basketball. 2 minutes and 50 remaining here in the first half. 20-19 is score. Dakiwag is open. Could not get it. And the push off by Alfred Flores. But a foul is going to be called against Sid Capulong.
So the Kiwag finding himself open. Again, maybe a bit too open to his liking. Malakas yung tira. Triggered that transition offense for the Blue Hawks. Alfred Flores again getting the foul. Talagang expert na siya sa mga ganyan, Charles.
You mentioned coach earlier, no, yung too open for his liking. Minsan nagugulat din yung mga players dun, no. Kapag pagkakuha nila ng bola, sobrang libre nila, ang laki ng space. So magugulat ka rin, di ka sanay nun eh. So kasi pinapractice mo, may close out.
Yes, nakakailang din siya.
And now the score is 21-20. ICC back in the lead. Capulong picked by Ivan Ares. Amante's three-pointer doesn't go to take the lead.
So Amante missing that. You have to go back to what you mentioned, no? Yung mga sobrang libre, it's just the same as when it's a free throw. Like you would think that you get that it's a gimme because it's a free throw, no one's guarding you, but you miss. So it's the same situation.
Amante, now it's with Capulong with 5. Edward Dakiwag has to put it up. Clarete, short stab, that is good. They take the lead once again. Seesaw battle for these two teams with 2:07 remaining in the first half. SDCA in the lead by 1. 22-21. .207 remaining here in the first half. Back and forth, trading punches. Itong dalawang koponan natin. 22-21 is our score. SDCA in the lead by 1.
It's like we're watching a boxing match. Two boxers trading blows. No? If you don't love this kind of basketball, you don't love basketball
At all.
At all.
At all, right.
That's NCRAA basketball for you.
Ibarra with 1:56 remaining. 11 seconds on their shot clock. Alfred Flores making things happen. And the three-pointer by Ibarra is a miss.
So JV Ibarra, wide open. Again, it's that kind of thing where you're wide open. You get surprised that you're that wide open.
Because you were used to close outs in practice.
Yes, even in games, you're used to that sort of thing. So that situation, ganyan, yan yung mga nangyayari.
And we wouldn't be surprised if this game will go down to the wire. Itong game natin ito, napakaganda, coach, na di mo masasabi kung sino yung mananalo. You cannot predict this.
Yes.
Ang masasabi mo lang dito, it's gonna be the breaks of the game at kung sino yung mas masarap ang tulog kagabi.
Whoever was able to rest more.
Sino yung mas masarap yung almusal kaninang umaga, mas
Yes.
masarap yung gising.
Yes. No, but truly, this is one of those ball games where it's those small breaks of the game will determine who will come out victorious. So no one is really wanting to give an inch. Like it's back and forth.
Clarete missing those two free throws.
Flores skying high for that rebound.
Usually, yung mga ganong pwesto, siya yung babox out sa shooter, no? Pero
Yes.
siya na daw ang kukuha ng bola. Meanwhile, it's the Blue Hawks. Ibarra against Clarete. 8 seconds on their shot clock. Flores. And a save by Seniedo to Ibarra.
The lefty Ibarra getting it to go on the baseline. And one for
JV Ibarra. Oh, the traditional play.
yes, I was waiting for
3
that.
points the traditional way.
Yes.
1:17 remaining here in the first half. Bonus free throw won't go for JV. Now it's with Sid. Didoy. Back to Kapulong. Valiena is back in the ball game. 12 seconds to work with. Clarete carving out space. Doubled. Great defense by Lopez, and they force the turnover.
So head coach Bong De La Cruz signaling to Clarete to take that short jumper. He does have that shot in his arsenal, so that's why Coach Bong De La Cruz was telling him to take that shot.
Lopez, Didoy on him. Seniedo inside. Fake by Lopez. Great footwork. Ibarra to beat the buzzer.
So Lopez inside, attracting the defense, able to drop it off to JV Ibarra.
Ivan Ares really finding his rhythm early in this ball game, but he's having a hard time. Meanwhile, Didoy Proel, who has found his rhythm already, makes that three-pointer. Now 5 seconds left here in the first half. Lopez with one. And it will not count anymore as the shot clock or the game clock hits 00. And at the end of the first half, the score is tied at 25 apiece. We'll be back after this halftime break. We're still live here at the Best Link or the PATS College of Aeronautics here in Parañaque City para sa ating NCRAA Season 30. It's the battle between the defending champions ICC Blue Hawks against St. Dominic College of Asia. Charles Bechong here, Coach Anton De Los Reyes bringing you the action of this Monday quintuple header. And the first half is one crazy game for all of us. The score is tied at 25 apiece.
So first half action, we're knotted at 25 apiece. Both teams glaring field goal percentage, 33.3 for St. Dominic College of Asia. For the Immaculada Concepcion College, it's at 27.6%. So both teams are shooting at a low percentage. Free throws, you have the disparity of 2 of 4. 2 free throws attempted by St. Dominic compared to 9 for ICC. That's because of Alfred Flores, who's right now at the line shooting 3.
And he makes all 3-point free throws. The score is 28-25, 9:43 remaining here in the third. Now it's with Sid Capulong. I wonder what Coach Bong de la Cruz told him in the halftime break. Alfred Flores watching him. 10 seconds floater. That is good for Sid Capulong.
So Capulong now with 8 points, taking Alfred Flores one-on-one for that one-handed floater.
Famaranco inside, short stab. But Monares is there, overshoots it.
Offensive rebound, sayang, wasn't able to convert.
And there you go. Capulong to Didoy Proel. They now take the lead back, 29-28. Totoy Ramirez goes all the way, kicking it out. Ibarra sidestep. 3-second violation is going to be called against Ibarra.
So that violation was caused due to the fact that they were waiting for that outside attempt to materialize. Didn't happen there.
Nagan is back in the ballgame. Capulong against Flores. Muntik pa mawala sa kanya yung bola doon. Valiena's 3. That is good. They extend the lead to 4.
Valiena with that rainbow three-pointer. Nice ball movement shown by the pikeman.
Totoy Ramirez against Valiena. Now it's with Ibarra. Proel on him. 9 seconds to work with. The foul is going to be called against Clarete.
Fishing expedition by Famaranco. Getting into the lane for that outstretched layup. Hinabol ni Clarete dun. Got hacked in the arm.
3 minutes, almost 3 minutes gone by the third quarter rather. 7:54 remaining. 32-28. Make it 30.
So this is a 7-point run by the pikemen. Kumawi naman, 5-point run naman para sa Blue Hawks.
Clarete top of the key. Out to Valiena. Wants to go back-to-back. He hits it. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Renz Valiena.
So back-to-back nga talaga by Eds Valiena.
Monares wants to answer, overshoots. Didoy Proel with the rebound. Pikemen now leading by 5. They want on an upset against the defending champs of the NCRAA.
Pushing foul on number 3, Alfred Flores, a second personal on
So you see now the pikemen, they've settled into their offense. They're able to get the shots and the baskets that they want. So during that halftime break, I'm pretty sure Coach Bong de la Cruz talked to these young men and mentioned to them to execute their offense.
Didoy Proel wants to join the party. Sid Capulong was open. Still could not get that basket. Rebound by the Blue Shirts. Alfred Flores is running against Valiena. Doubled. Kicking it out. Sorry, miss for the Blue Hawks. Now 3-on-2 fast break situation. Proel goes all the way. He is fouled and he will shoot 2 free throws.
Alfred Flores on that end, able to locate his teammate. Sayang lang at hindi na-convert yun, which led to that transition offense by Didoy Proel, who had 2 attempts to get that 3 ball going prior to that transition offense. Sayang, hindi naka-convert. Maybe this will get him going. Again, Didoy Proel was the player of the game during that win against the Seahorses. 22 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
35-30 is our score. 2 free throws missed by Famaranco. Totoy Ramirez. Now it's with Flores. De Los Santos with 10. Flores, fake pass, and it is blocked by Bunagan.
Alfred Flores getting in the lane, but Bunagan meeting him up top with great defense.
Now they have 4 seconds left in the shot clock. Jared Vento. Nothing there. And Sid Capulong says, teka lang, relax lang tayo. Valiena. 3 for 3 for Valiena. And they force a timeout for Coach Oji Kumatay. The score is 38-30, 8-point lead for the Pikemen. Great start here in the third quarter para sa St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. The score is 38-30. And now, De Los Santos carved his way inside.
De Los Santos, great dive to the basket to be able to get that inside bucket.
Now it's Didoy Proel. Valiena. He's hit 3 3-pointers already. Gives it to Bunagan. 3 seconds. They have to put it up. Proel. Now Flores. Now it's with Totoy Ramirez. Proel with the rebound.
A missed opportunity there on transition by the Blue Hawks. Totoy Ramirez found himself open in the wing for that three-pointer.
Valiena. Entry pass to Bunagan. Valiena wants it for. Won't go this time.
So defended well by Famaranco is Valiena. Man in his face.
Totoy Ramirez. Now it's with Famaranco. 10 seconds to work with. Jared Vento. Long on that shot. Tumatagal nang bumaba itong mga Blue Hawks. Didoy Proel with the leather. 10 seconds on him. Clarete with 5. Didoy short stab. That is short.
Great ball movement by the pikemen. It was a miss by Didoy Proel. So Didoy Proel still trying to get his game going. Pretty sure he will make those baskets as this game progresses.
As Didoy Proel on cue makes that tough basket to extend the lead back to 8. Wild shot from Famaranca. But there is Jared Vento for the cleanup.
Jared Vento with the cleanup job. Offensive rebounds for the Blue Hawks.
Proel. 3:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Proel is dancing. Now to Clarete. One dribble pull up. Won't go. Alfred Flores again. Ramirez. Famaranco's three off the backboard is good for Famaranca rather.
Famaranco setting his feet for that three-pointer. Bank is open.
And that is good for Clarete. That Pinoy step who is gaining recognition all over the world. Jared Vento is fouled on that second serving by Clarete. And he is asking now for a substitution. Ivan Ares checking in for Edward Clarete.
Jared Vento fighting for the offensive rebound. Like what we said, it's always nice to see that kind of intensity from your big man wanting to get the offensive board.
Gadin. Now to Vento. Hands it off. De Los Santos is fouled. And a chance to cut this lead to just 3.
So great handoff to De Los Santos. The recognition that Amante just checked in. So medyo malamig pa. So that is again like what I mentioned, good recognition to attack the defense of Amante who just checked in the ball game.
And you know, Coach, nangyayari talaga yun sa isang team, ano? Pagka maganda yung nilalaro nung 5 na nasa loob ng court, pag may pinasok, sometimes may confusion na nangyayari, no?
But you can't blame the coach for doing that because he has to rest his players. Di naman pwedeng you keep that same 5 inside because by the end game, you need them to be fresh.
De Los Santos missing 2 free throws. It's with Valiena. Steal by Alfred Flores. And a turnover by ICC Blue Hawks. Lucky break there.
Again, as I mentioned, the passing lane really being played well by the Blue Hawks. They play that so well in their games.
Bunagan inside. That is good for Bunagan. His first field goal here in this game. Gadin. One dribble pull-up. Overshoots. Kapulong outnumbered there. 1:07 remaining here in the third. 44-37. They almost lose it, and they do.
So De Los Santos with active hands tapping that ball away from Eds Ballena.
Paul Gadin. Now it's with Alfred Flores. A lot of time on their shot clock. Goes all the way. Tipsy-do is good for Famaranco.
Jamuel Famaranco taking matters into his own hands, getting that shot to go.
Valiena. They lead by 5. 28 seconds remaining. Amante fall away.
Missed opportunity by Amante. He got into the heart of the defense. Sayang lang, didn't go and get that 2 points.
11 seconds on the game clock. Paul Gadin hits that tough contested floater. And a timeout has been called by Coach Bong de la Cruz with 6.3 remaining here in the third. The score is 44-41 in favor of the Pikemen. Here in the third, 44-41, a 3-point lead for the Pikemen. Sid Capulong, now the clock is winding down. Edward Dakiwag to end the third quarter. The score is 47-41. What a way to start the fourth para dito sa Pikemen. We'll be back after this break. Start of the fourth quarter. The score is 47-41. Dito pa rin tayo sa Pats College of Aeronautics here in Parañaque City. Para sa ating NCRAA Season 30. Charles Bechong here, Coach Anton de los Reyes, bringing you the action of this game. Tell us the story, Coach, of the third quarter.
Story of the third quarter, 3-point shots being converted by the pikemen. Eds Vallena in particular getting hot, scoring 4 3-points. And to end the quarter, you have Ed Dakiwag. So that's the reason why they have this lead at the moment. They have this 6-point lead. Talking about the pikemen.
47-41. Bola ngayon nasa pikemen. Dakiwag. Maalala natin siya yung nakashoot ng buzzer beater to end the third. Now it's with Proel. 3 seconds. Could not get it. And Edward Dakiwag landing awkwardly there to save that basketball.
Let's see if the Blue Hawks are going to get their game going and try to get this lead and pull out this win.
Fourth and final quarter. Will we see an upset? Gadin against Bunagan. That's too big for him. Paul. Corner 3 is good for Gadin.
Paul Gadin with that corner 3-pointer. All net. So you see the referee trying to fix that net. Splash.
(47-44). Edward Dakiwag playing with 3 fouls already. Roel Bunagan against Vento. But there is Amante for
Chad.
the offensive rebound and the putback.
Chad Amante skying high for that offensive rebound, getting that stick back.
5-point ball game. Vento back to Flores, 3-pointer. Amante is very active right now in terms of diving for that ball, boxing out his opponents. Roel with 11. Bunagan. May tapik doon.
Alfred Flores trying to get his game going. Now the possession is gonna go to the pikemen. I thought it was a foul.
Ball got in. Now to Totoy. Flores on the attack. Floater off the backboard is good for Alfred Flores. And you love that celebration.
Alfred Flores getting in the lane. You see the
Meron pang,
swag.
celebration na pinauso yan ni Mac Cardona. Anong
Yes.
hype mo?
Anong hype mo
Amante.
nga?
Now to Proel. Short stab. Won't go. Amante still there for the cleanup.
Amante answering back. Getting those, I wouldn't say garbage points, but he's cleaning up.
Two-man game. Vento. Triple teamed. And they turn the ball over. A timeout has been called by Coach Oji Gumatay. The score is 51-46 in favor. Oh, I thought there was a timeout, but there was a long buzzer.
Oh, Coach Ogi Gumatay electing to let his boys play through this. It does show their character, test of character. Substitutions lang, adjustments by Coach Ogi Gumatay.
That's what you want your players to learn, to play with the composure. Meanwhile, speaking of composure, Edward Dakiwag, despite having 3 fouls, ended the third quarter with a buzzer beater and now playing early in the fourth.
See Coach Bong de la Cruz making sure that his young men know what they need to do to keep this lead and try to steal this ball game away from the defending champion Blue Hawks.
Gadin with 10. Amante on him. Clarete. Sumabay pa doon. And they regain possession. Pikeman wants to slowly pull away in this game. Chad. Muntik pang mawala sa kanyang bola. 8 seconds. And yun na nga. They turn the ball over. Clarete losing that leather.
Miscommunication there from Clarete and his teammate. Now we haven't seen the Blue Hawks score in the last couple of minutes since that last attempt by Alfred Flores.
Gadin, now to Vento. One bump. Could not get it to go. Ivan Ares with great defensive recovery on that play. Edward Dakiwag with 14. Monares watching Kapulong. Ivan Ares still scoreless here in this ball game.
It's difficult for your teammates or for you to hear when someone is behind you, when your teammate is trying to scream. Usually they're going to shout and say likod. Yes, but because of the pep squad of both teams, difficult to hear. It's actually even difficult for us to hear each other, Charles.
And if you're wondering kung ano nangyayari sa loob, we're inviting you to watch us live here. Catch the action of the NCRAA Season 13 on our streaming platforms, Facebook NCRAA, and on YouTube NCRAA Official.
Idoy Proel, still nothing from three-point country.
Flores gets called 4 steps. Dancing in the wrong song is Alfred Flores.
So Alfred Flores wanting to get inside, wanting to take over for his team. Natawagan lang doon ng traveling.
Ivan Ares thought about it. They lead by 7. Clarete straightaway jumper. But Ivan Ares is there. That's what you love about Coach Bong de la Cruz, no? Ivan Ares is playing poorly right now, to say the least. But the trust in Coach Bong de la Cruz na kahit malas ka, papasok ka.
That's like what you said, trust. But you see, Ivan Ares, he may be having a bad game or what you could call a bad game today. But definitely, you know he can score. You know he's one of the reliable players of the Pikemen. That's why he's in the ball game.
Blocked inside is Jared. Great interior defense by the Pikemen. 7 seconds to work with. 4. Totoy Ramirez. Oh! And
So
that is a questionable foul for Clarete. As the shot clock was winding down, all he had to do was challenge that shot. Disciplined.
So that sequence, you saw an incursion by Alfred Flores inside, kicking it out to Totoy Ramirez with the up fake. Got the Kiwag in the air. was able to drive inside and drop it off to Jared Vento. So you like the
54.
ICC Blue Hawks being able to exploit inside.
Almost a steal, and a steal by the Blue Hawks. Alfred Flores against the Kiwag. And the foul is going to be called against Totoy Ramirez.
So again, the passing lanes being played properly or being played excellently by the Blue Hawks. Alfred Flores in particular was able to get that steal. Sayang lang he wasn't able to finish. Now we have Clarete at the foul line. So he was fouled by Totoy Ramirez with that hack. Medyo malakas nga daw yung palo. So they were looking for an unsportsmanlike foul.
And a timeout has been called by ICC Blue Hawks. The score is 55-48, 3:13 remaining. 7-point lead for the Pikemen. Remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 55-48 is our score. Now it's with Totoy Ramirez, De Los Santos. Pomaranco thought about it. Proel on him, tough shot. And a double foul is gonna be called. But I believe that shot was counted.
It looks as though that shot should count.
And a technical foul is going to be called against Alfred Flores. And Coach Ogie is livid right now. Andiyan na si Boss Richard.
So during this situation, of course, the teams or ICC is trying to make a run and make a ball game out of this. This could be what would be normally your last push, last 3 minutes. Pomaranco was able to convert. However, there was a double foul on Flores and Capulong. Now, that technical foul, we don't know why or who it was called. I don't know if it was on Flores or De Los Santos. Was it Flores? Okay, so it was on Flores.
We're just waiting for...
Number 18, Sid Capulong, his first personal. And number 3, Alfred Flores, his fourth personal.
So fourth personal on Alfred Flores.
That's going to be tough, knowing we still have a lot of minutes left, a lot of basketball left to be played, and this is just a 5-point game. The referee is doing a great job controlling this ball game. And there you have it, the technical foul. You can understand, Coach, why these things are happening right now.
Sportsmanlike behavior.
Sportsmanlike behavior.
5 fouls.
5 fouls against Flores. Bukod pa pala yung personal foul niya doon sa naging technical foul niya.
Yes, so that's a big development for the Blue Hawks. Alfred Flores, so he's gonna hit the showers with 12 points. So that's way below his average.
And this is gonna be tough for the Blue Hawks. How will they respond knowing that their main playmaker is gone for the day?
So like what Coach Ogie Gomatay said earlier when I talked to him, this is the character, this is the pride, this is where the maturity of this team will show.
Ivan Ares, top of the key jumper, won't go. Now it's ICC setting up their offense. Vento inside. Great find by Totoy Ramirez to Jared Vento. And a timeout has been called. 2:30 remaining here in the fourth. 3-point ball game. SDC up by 3. Three-point ball game. We are approaching the last 2 minutes of the game. 55-52 is our score. 2:23 remaining here in the fourth. A steal by the Blue Hawks. Totoy Ramirez going inside to Famaranco. He is fouled and he will have a chance to cut this lead to 1.
Totoy Ramirez able to find his teammate Jamuel Famaranco underneath. Great find. So in this situation, now you're going to see the kind of character that the defending champions, what they're made of.
Suf, one free throw missed for De Los Santos. Now it's with Bunagan to Proel. 1:55 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Didoy attacking the kick out. Kapulong, Clarete, nowhere to go. Kapulong is wide open. Yes! And a shot clock violation was called before that shot by Sid Kapulong.
I believe the shot clock expired even before that. when Clarete went inside. So the shot clock buzzer went off before it hit the rim. So that's why they're saying that there should be more time as well, because it did not stop when the buzzer sounded. It's very loud in here. So you can't blame the players for not being able to hear that buzzer.
Steal by the Pikemen. Just when we thought that the Pikemen are slowly pulling away, laging merong sagot itong Blue Hawks. Now let's see how will they respond. Clarete thought about it. The Kiwag fakes, loses it. 2 seconds left. Clarete, nothing there. And Bunagan commits that foul. And oh. There's some caller initiating. And we thought, Boss Richard thought Coach Bong was running towards a blue shirt. Pero he was there to pull his team.
So you can see the intensity of today's ball game. 55-53. You have the Blue Hawks, of course, 4-game winning streak. The Pikemen they're at 3-3. Of course, they want to go up 4-3 to go above 500 and help their cause. So the intensity of this ball game is really, really up there. So let's wait and see what the referees are going to call on this one, because right now they are reviewing it, Charles. So
this is costly, lalong-lalo na dito sa Pikemen dahil sila ang lamang, coach eh. You never lose your head when you're up, lalong-lalo na these kinds of situation. This is gonna be dangerous, knowing that technical fouls are gonna be called on both these teams, lalong-lalo dito sa Pikemen dahil tumakbo sila paloob eh.
yes. So it's always, you always have to make sure that you stay in the bench, you stay disciplined when it comes to those types of things. From what we were able to see, De Los Santos already had the ball and he was fouled by Bunagan. Now after that foul, we don't know what happened or what caused the commotion with Bunagan and another Blue Hawk player. So let's wait for the call of the referee as to what had happened or what happened.
We're still
during that
reviewing.
action.
We're still reviewing what happened during the previous play. But we all know for sure cooler heads always prevail in these type of situations. And nasa harap kasi namin itong St. Dominic College of Asia. So we're kind of overhearing what they're saying right now. Coaches are telling them, what are you doing?
Yes, there's no need
Diba?
for that type of action anymore. You're on the verge of getting an upset against the defending champions. So I understand it's intense. We understand that basketball, there are a lot of emotions involved, especially for these young men. They are fighting for pride. They're fighting for the name that's in front of their uniforms. And just the thing, pikemen, a pike is actually a weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
During the early days that was used it's a weapon of war. So you can understand why the pikemen are ready to go to battle.
But they have to be smarter.
Yes. No, man. They do have to be smarter because again, like what we mentioned, they are on the verge of pulling this game, getting an upset from the defending champions.
And that incident could cost them the game. Diba?
Yes.
Sayang dahil lamang kayo ng dalawa. It's only you were not even in the penalty yet. It's only your third team foul. So bola mapupunta lang sa ICC doon, and you have the chance to stop them. Pero yung gantong nangyari, it's uncalled for, coach, right? For lack of a better term,
again,
it's uncalled for.
It's an emotional game, basketball, especially for young men. It is very emotional. I'm not saying that they're immature, but these young men are in their 19, 20, early 20s. Maybe the oldest would be 24, 25.
Bunagan, his fourth personal technical foul on number 15, Tito Ibruel, his second, and technical foul on number 99, Russell Bunagan. Russell Bunagan, 5 fouls. The technicals are both for second motion.
So from what we heard, it's a technical foul on Didoy Proel. So that's going to result in a technical free throw by Totoy, we have Totoy Ramirez on the line, so we can only surmise he will be the one taking the technical free throw. Now there was one other technical foul called. So we don't know who is it.
It's Bunagan.
Oh, Bunagan. So it's Bunagan.
He's out of this game.
So it's Bunagan and Pruel who were called for technicals. Foul on Bunagan, technical foul on Bunagan, and technical foul on Pruel.
A lucky break for the pikemen. Pero dalawa yan. Two free throws missed.
Big free throws
Totoy
missed.
Ramirez.
Yes,
Could have
big
tied
free
the
throws.
game.
Yes, missed by Totoy Ramirez. Very steady free throw shooter, Totoy Ramirez. But of course, the pressure of the situation, the moment, got to him.
And now, the Blue Hawks, chance to tie or take the lead. De Los Santos now to Ramirez. They lack a big guy right now in Bunagan, Jared Vento. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Up. The referees quickly. Nandun na agad yung ating isang referee. Iiwas na agad tayo sa mga hindi natin gustong mangyari dito sa laro na to, knowing that this game is so intense. But now they have 5 seconds on their shot clock. Enough for a quick play. Ramirez now to Paul Gadin. 1 second. Dito na lang doon. But Jared Vento is there. Could not get it. 40 seconds left here in the ball game. Edward Dakiwag.
Jared Vento getting that offensive rebound. Sayang he wasn't able to get that to tie this ball game.
Dakiwag now to Proel. Proel with 5. Amante. No one there to catch that ball. We have 17 seconds. They took a long time executing a play.
So no attempt was made by the Pikemen. Credit the defense of the Blue Hawks shutting the other players or the players of the Pikemen down. Minsan talaga yung mga ganyang pangyayari, hindi mo may iwasan kasi medyo disorganized because you know it's a close game. You can't really blame the pikemen for not being able to get an attempt off because again, I wouldn't say it's easier to play defense, pero pagka ganyan kasing situation, defense is never going to get away. It's never going to leave you. So if you play good, honest defense, you will come out on top pagka ganyang mga sitwasyon.
17 seconds left here in the game. Both teams in the penalty. 55-53 is our score. Bola ng ICC Blue Hawks. Now it's up for the Pikemen to play great defense and seal this victory.
So they have 17 seconds to execute. 17 seconds
Shot
naman
at 40
to stop
seconds.
the Blue Hawks, talking about the Pikemen.
But they cannot foul anymore. Both teams are in the penalty. 17 seconds. Vento, now to Totoy Ramirez. Driving inside. Could not get it. Oh! At bola natapik ng isa sa mga nakaputi, Chad Amante.
Chad Amante thought that last touch was on the Blue Hawks. That's why he let the ball go instead of just grabbing it.
Costly lack of judgment right there for Chad Amante.
So
Hindi niya alam na
yes, that was a crucial play.
9 seconds. Ramirez and a turnover by the Blue Hawks. Lucky break for the Pikemen.
So
Wow.
miscommunication by Gadin and Totoy Ramirez. Totoy Ramirez drove inside, was thinking that Paul Gadin was going to slide to the wing to be able to receive that pass. Instead, Gadin waited at the top of the key to play safety. So just miscommunication.
.4 seconds remaining here in the game. Bola ng Pikemen. They lead by 2. What should the ICC Blue Hawks do in this situation, Coach?
Gamble for that steal. Gamble for that steal. If it's not there, quick foul.
Hope for the miss.
Yes. So that's the best that you can do at this situation.
Pero wala nang timeout.
Switch
Itong,
all. If I were the Blue Hawks, switch all.
Yun na nga, the quick foul coming from the Blue Hawks. Edward Takiwag will shoot 2 free throws to seal this game.
At the line for 2 free throws, Edward Takiwag.
Oh!
So Dakiwag missing his first free throw. Normally steady free throw shooters, but because of the situation, because of the heat of the moment,
The gravity of the situation and
Yes.
the pressure right now for Edward Dakiwag. He just needs one. One more to seal the game. He gets it. Wala nang timeout dito ang ICC. That will do it. St. Dominic College of Asia prevailing against ICC Blue Hawks. It was a tough battle all the way from the start. But the Pikemen maintained their composure. It was a very, very close game up until the end. A lot of things happened. A lot of incidents happened. Some technicals were thrown, players thrown out of the ball game. But still, a treat for all of us. And now let's meet the best player of the game, Valiena. He's now with Anton de los Reyes. Coach, take it away.
So Eds Valiena, our best player of the game for the Pikemen, scoring 9 points, 2 assists. I know it shows 9 points lang, pero importante to because he shot 3 of 4 from the 3-point area during that third quarter kung saan nakakalas ang Pikemen. So Eds, nung time na yun, ano bang tumatakbo sa isip mo? Sinabi ba ni coach sa'yo, mag-take over ka na? Did you just run it sa system nyo? Ano yung talagang tumakbo sa isip mo nung tinira mo yung tatlong sunod-sunod na yon na 3-pointer?
Siyempre nag-focus lang naman ako and yung nasa mind ko lang talaga, gusto kong manalo yung school para makabawi kami sa mga binibigay nilang suporta sa amin. And sinusunod lang namin talaga yung sistema ni coach and yung defense talaga namin yung nagpanalo sa game namin ngayon po.
Alright, so there you have it. Nakinig lang sila sa sistema ni coach. Binibigay nila to sa suporta ng school. Eds, meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Yes po, syempre nagpapasalamat po ako sa school, sa St. Dominic po, kay Dr. J. Andaman po, kay Mayor Monte, kay VP Pelia po, sa CISAS po, sa sponsors namin, sa Pro Screen, and sa lahat po ng SDCA community po, salamat po sa suporta sa amin. And syempre sa family ko sa Cebu, sa papa ko, sa mama ko, sa brother ko, sa lahat ng relatives ko dyan and sa mga friends ko sa Cebu. Shoutout po sa inyo.
Alright, so yan. There you have it. Eds Valiena, our player of the game. Please stay tuned. We still have a lot of ball games to come.